As we continue to keep our eye on education, there are still a lot of questions about how school will play out this fall. It's one thing to sit in class, but what about gym class? Jenny Johnson laces up her sneakers and walks us through what phys ed will be like at St. Andrews County Day School.
I just really think we're fortunate, like you said, we're privileged in a sense to be able to have the kiddos come back.
St. Andrews Country Day School on Sheridan Drive is opening 5 days a week, giving each student the opportunity to have in-person classes and extracurriculars like physical education.
It was questionable at first because of that contact and that COVID is spread through breathing, but we have mapped out our gym where we're able to give most of our students a 12-foot spot where they'll be able to take their mask off and still enjoy some physical activity.
G. Antonio says a school's phys ed teacher has spent all summer coming up with new and creative ways to play traditional gym class games.
So perhaps if they're playing a tag game and the mask is on, that they're doing it with a pool noodle instead of actually touching, because it keeps the children extended.
And since the class sizes are small, G. Antonio says there's enough equipment for each student to have their own.
Whether it's a hula hoop or a basketball or a jump rope, they can all have something to use during that time.
On days when students have gym class, they must come into school in their gym uniform.
It just takes one less thing off the plate of the teacher having to be able to monitor inside both locker rooms.
And while the weather's nice, they hope to have gym outside.
It gives the children a break from being in the classroom. At that point, when they're outside, they'll be social distance so they can take the mask off. It counts as a mask break.
And while contact sports like basketball are still off the table for now, G. Antonio says she's just happy to bring some normalcy to her students.
We were just fortunate enough to be able to be on the smaller side, to be able to still have all those curriculum extensions so the kiddos aren't going to miss out on anything.
In the town of Tonawanda, Jenny Johnson, 7 Eyewitness News.